the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. It's still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Now here's SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Pass to Dort. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Now here is Robinson. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. It's over Dort. Robinson misses.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Goes up to the stripe. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Oklahoma City. Looking for their first basket of the game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his 3-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JP Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Cunningham against SGA. Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the dunk by SGA.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
SGA against Cunningham. To the inside. And Robinson throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Detroit leading by 3. Harris inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Harris no good. Williams against Thompson. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with Robinson. And it's Duran in at center. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Thompson with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Thunder trailing by 7. Tim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Wallace looking for an opening. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams is checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Wallace the pass to Williams. No good again that time. Pistons leading by 11. And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons keyed by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player and also have become a great defensive team.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Jenkins with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Holland. Shoots over Gilgeous Alexander. Holland, no good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Back to Williams. From the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Herder passes to Holland. Makes it off the glass. Holland's got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Gilgeous Alexander. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Holmgren.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
LeVert the pass to Holland. Stewart down low. He's against Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. Nobody near Williams. No good with the triple. Detroit leading by 10. Jenkins with it. Pass to Herder. Thompson in the post. Defended by Dort. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And yes, it's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Yes, that goes in. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Cunningham against SGA. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 12.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Cunningham with the block. Pistons shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys?
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Dort finds Hartenstein. Detroit with the rebound. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Jalen Duren is certainly a force to him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Here's Cunningham. The shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hartenstein. A 3-ball. Duren pulls it in. Pistons leading by 12. Robinson up top, defended by Dort. Robinson kicks to Cunningham. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's SGA. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shai.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Count it.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cunningham. The Thunder pull it in. Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Cunningham. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. They've got Holland. He's out there with Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jenkins in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Pass to Holland. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Pistons leading by 16. And he hits from 17.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Williams comes in for Cason Wallace. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Williams outside. Lou Dort. The long shot, no good. Pistons leading by 18. And here is Jenkins. From 18 feet away, Hartenstein with the rebound. Now, SGA. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Jenkins. Holmgren with the steal. SGA fires. 18 feet out. Count it.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Into the lane. All right, legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Holmgren off the glass.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
Fires from 18. Not gonna go. Thunder trailing by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Detroit.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
Outside, SGA. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Detroit making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Cunningham, Harris. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Unloads. Feet away from outside. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Cunningham, rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.